Hiya, I was looking at accent tags recently on the internet and I couldn't really find one that I thought was suitable for my area. I'm from North Yorkshire, specifically from Harrogate, and I did find a few, but I don't think they really express the accent correctly, and I found a lot of people saying, oh, I don't think that correctly represents our accent, or it sounds posh, etc. So well, I'm going to give mine a go and we'll see what we think. So here are the words: ant, roof, root, wash, oil, theatre, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, shore, data, ruin, crayon, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pyjamas, court, naturally, aluminium, envelope. Okay, so they're the words and the questions. Some of them are a bit weird and some of them I don't think I know the answer to be honest. Or if there even is an answer. Maybe in some dialects it exists, maybe in some it doesn't, so I'm just going to try my best and see what we get. Number one, what's it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? Don't know, don't think there is a name. When we were growing up I think it was just toilet papering. It was just something you did mainly on Halloween, not really another time that it was ever done. I don't really remember it being done very often. To me it seems quite American. Number two, what is the bug that when you touch it curls into a ball? I think that's a woodlouse. Yeah, I would call that a woodlouse. Number three, what's the bubbly carbonated drink called? Now that, if I went to a bar, if I went to a restaurant and I was talking to a waiter or whoever, I would say a fizzy drink. But if I were just talking about it generally, especially when I was growing up, maybe not now so much, I would call it pop. And I think generally over Yorkshire we call it pop. But I think it was something that I used when I was growing up, and generally I'd say that now people use fizzy drink, but when I was little I used pop. What do you call gym shoes? I'd call gym shoes trainers. What do you say to address a group of people? Well, one of my least favourite things in the English language is that we don't have a plural you, and we had one but we got rid of it. So I really hate it. I would either say you all or all of you, but generally colloquially I'd say yous. So I'd say if I were talking to one friend, I'd say, oh, are you coming to the cinema with me? If I was with a big group of friends, I'd say, are you coming to the cinema with me? What do you call the kind of spider that has an odd shaped body and extremely long legs? I don't think, this one isn't a spider because it flies, so the crane fly. So I think that is a daddy long legs. I think I know the spider that you mean, but I don't think I'd call that anything. But the one that flies and stays in your window for hours is a daddy long legs. What do you call your grandparents? Nanny and granddad, or nan and granddad. What do you call the wheel contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? That's a trolley. What do you call it when rain falls when the sun's shining? I don't think I know of a word. Maybe I'd call it spitting, which is when it falls really finely and really softly, and generally I think that only happens when the sun is shining, so I would call that spitting. And the final one, what's the thing you change the TV channel with? I think, well, this is a remote control, or a remote for short, but my mum calls it the zapper, and I don't know if that's a thing from my area, if it's just a my mum thing. I have quite a few my mum things, and one of them that I quite liked is coggly, which is when your fingers are in water for like a period of time and they go all wrinkly. And I don't know if this is something that other people use, so I'd kind of like to put it out there and say, is there anybody else that uses coggly? Because I thought for a while it was just a my mum thing, but it could be another piece of dialect from somewhere else. But anyway, yeah, that's my accent, and hope you enjoyed. Bye!